body
exactly.
since junior high.
Yes, like they say in Catholic school, leave room for the Holy Ghost. Anyway, there is a lot of memories today, actually.
Yo, my guy. Whoa. Alright, today we should have a good ass video on our hands. Scary, creepy, right around that territory. 10 TikTok conspiracy theories. I'm guessing top 10. I hate TikTok. TikTok is literally a disease to me. I apologize if you come from, actually I really don't. I don't know what goes on with y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'm speaking my mind on this. Y'all really gotta find some new things to do. All that TikTok shit, bro, that I don't know. Y'all motherfuckers need to find some new shit to do. Alright, let's do this. Alright, number one, what we got? I'll of course be leaving the original video down in the description, so.
Watch the TikTok to understand this one.
Cardi B, MK Ultra Glitch.
Involved. Y'all want to be involved so bad, but nobody asked me about no damn gift. What's good?
It's like off a little bit.
So is there going to be a public registry? Because I'm going to be honest with you. Take the gift card.
Watch his hands.
Fuck everybody's presents. Take the gift cards. Take the gift cards. Take the gift cards.
3.
Yeah, because they might pull. What's that thing that was going around in the early 2000s?
What you talking about?
I feel nervous, a little bit overwhelmed. I feel a little shaky. I don't know. No, but it's good. It's good. You going good. It's like, you look great. And you're amazing.
Basically, people think that celebrities are under some sort of hypnosis, and sometimes they snap out of it. And in order to bring them back into this mind control trance, they have to use keywords or techniques. In Cardi B's case, that's repeating something 3 times. There's also a clip of Today's Show weather reporter Al Roker freezing up when he hears the word Holy Ghost.
I'm Savannah Guthrie alongside Matt Lauer and Al Roker. Will someone do the junior high hug dance? It's like this. You gotta make it real awkward.
That's exactly how you have to have a certain amount of distance between the bodies
exactly.
in junior high.
Yes, like they say in Catholic school, leave room for the Holy Ghost. Anyway, there is a lot of memories today, actually.
Yo, my guy. Whoa. I don't know what he's looking at, but he is staring deep. He's not under no spell, my man. He's on that shit. That's what that is.
Women's rights? More like evil capitalism. This theory comes from ICALM. She explains it super fast, so I'll try my best to break it down. Basically, in the TikTok, she explains that the 1960s women's rights movement was partially a government and corporation-backed agenda to increase the U.S. labor force, therefore increasing profits for big corporations, because there's more money to spend. Saying that in the 1950s, it was pretty simple to provide for your family in the middle class. College was super affordable, and privately owned businesses were thriving, requiring only the man in the household to work. All I gotta say for this one is causation doesn't equal correlation. Women being granted certain rights wasn't the cause for today's student debt crisis. Things are much more complex, but hey, what are your opinions on this theory? It's got 625,000 likes, so a few people gotta disagree with me.
I mean, I'm good. I don't like diving in shit like that.
I know some of you guys hate when I talk about Mandela effects, but this is basically
effect, bro. That shit, man.
60% of conspiracy talk, so it's gotta be mentioned. This Mandela effect surrounds popsicles with character faces. You guys remember the Dora one, right? SpongeBob 2? Yep. How about the Boots popsicle, her side character? Well, there was never a Boots popsicle. This is just a fan's recreation of what they remember. Posted on a Reddit forum talking about
that's
it.
Bullshit.
Do you guys remember?
Capping. I gotta look this up. Boots popsicle. Yo, they're capping. Look at this fucked up door. What in the hell happened to you? Oh, they fucked you up. Wow, sure enough, man. They really don't. I swear I remember. Bro, I know I remember.
People vanishing in national parks. This is the TikTok that sparked my interest. On average, 270 million people visit American national parks each year, so it's not so surprising that every once in a while, people go missing, right? Well, if it's a missing for 11 case, it is. Missing for 11 cases usually have strange similarities, such as the missing person being found in an almost humanly impossible area to reach by foot, or disappearing in a blink of an eye. And if they are found, most of them have no recollection of what had occurred. Take the case of Dr. James McCrogan, for example. After landing a brand new job, he went on a hiking trip with a group of physicians. Along their trail, McCrogan decided to not take the group break and pushed forward. 20 days later, he was found dead, 16 miles away. On him was a charged phone with reception, working GPS, and minimal clothes, as his boots, sweater, and gloves were taken off for some reason. Some people blame the Native American legends, skinwalkers, wendigos, and other paranormal phenomena. Jenkins / there's a cure for cancer. I don't know why this TikTok conspiracy theory video jumped from a potential murder to a Mandela effect theory about boots, but I mainly found these two topics interesting. 19-year-old Kanika Jenkins was found dead inside a latch freezer of the Crown Plaza Chicago O'Hare Hotel in Rosemont, Illinois, after attending a party there on September 8th, 2017. During the initial investigation, law enforcement presumed that it was an accidental death and not a murder. But as they got deeper into their investigation, people started to notice strange things, like why was the freezer open in the first place, and strange occurrences in the live stream her friends had that night. Some theorizing that her friends set her up to be killed and framed it like she got stuck in a freezer. Now, the second theory on this TikTok is that there's already a cure for cancer. This theory proposes that the only reason it's not given to the public is because Big Pharma makes more money dealing drugs and treatments than providing an actual cure. Relating this back to the TikTok, people believe that Dr. Jeff Bradstreet was on the verge of creating something extraordinary for the cancer research field, but was killed due to having too much information. Many people came to this conclusion because of his strange death. His body was found floating in a river in Georgia, found with a gunshot injury to his chest, with his family later coming out saying that there was foul play. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yo, he might be on something with that one, because inventing something that would change humanity in a huge way, they just seem to, some bullshit happens to them, you know. They disappear, they get found dead. It's some bullshit, you know. A guy who created the car that ran on water, you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like a car that runs on water, not gas. Bro, you know how much water we got in this world? That shit is crazy. Man, it's fucked. So fucked up, bro.
Selling your soul. So there have been lots of TikToks that went viral based on this topic recently, but surprisingly enough, selling your soul for fame and fortune isn't such a new idea. Rumors of musicians making deals with the devil have existed since the late 1700s. In one story, a man named Giuseppe Tartini dreamed that the devil appeared and offered him a deal for his soul. Supposedly, the devil played the most beautiful song on the violin. When he woke up the next day, he wrote down the notes he had heard and created a classic. Fast forward to today, many people think that artists like Lil Uzi Vert, Playboi Carti, Jay-Z, Katy Perry, and Drake have sold their soul to achieve superstar status. That's why we see satanic / Luciferian imagery in their videos, according to this theory. We are living in a simulation. The TikTok that had me intrigued about
this simulation shit, bro. I don't know. I have a whole other thought on that, bro. A whole nother thought. There's something with this theory.
This one was made by Antonius Official. He basically explains the simulation theory and how it's been around longer than we thought. The simulation theory proposes that everything in our current reality, like objects, feelings like pain and happiness, the ocean, is all an artificial simulation. Elon Musk made a pretty reasonable argument for this theory by pointing out our advancements in technology in such a short time span. I mean, we started off with games like Pong, made in 1978, composed of 2 rectangles and a dot. Fast forward to 2021, we have 3D realistic animations in video games, with people around the world playing simultaneously, and it's only going to get better. Soon games / simulations will become indistinguishable from reality. Animals at zoos are robots.
Never heard this.
Just watch this TikTok.
How come I've never heard anything about this? Animals in the aquarium might not all be real. And I'm sure this could also count for zoos. Now, I'm not saying every animal is fake, but I was at the aquarium the other day and there was this crab that was on a pole and it moved on a loop. And I sat there for a good while trying to figure out if I was going crazy or not. I took a video though, so check it out. Also follow my TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube for more content because it really helps me. Keeps doing like the same thing over and over, and then stopping and then doing the same thing.
No, it's breathing.
Yeah, now it's doing it again.
There was something moving right there.
Surprisingly enough, this has some validity to it. People have been working on marine animal animatronics to eventually replace their live counterparts. Take this dolphin for example. It's not real, it's straight up a robot. But do I think this crab in the aquarium is a robot? No. We're most likely seeing zoochosis, a phenomenon where animals repeat motions or pace back and forth when in captivity. That's why it may look like it's in a robotic loop. Dave is Michael Jackson. Now, this conspiracy theory might be a bit controversial. It's not a new theory, but it has gone viral again on the application, getting 13 million views and 3 million likes. Take a look.
Friend attending the funeral. And Dave, yes, that's his name, Dave. He was David Rothenberg. He was set on fire in 1983, suffered, as you can see, terrible scars. Mike... How old were you at the time?
I was about 7 years old at the time.
And were you in the hospital?
I was not in the hospital at the time. I was in interim back and forth from surgery.
And what did he do for you?
Well, basically, he befriended me.
Yo, that's creepy. Yo, I'm gonna be real with you right now, looking at that man's face and then like hearing that voice. Oh, look at his face. Does that not give you chills, man? Obviously, yeah, like he said, it's a bit controversial, so I'm not gonna say it's true. But hey, that's creepy as fuck, bro. And then that voice, I don't know.
I was in interim back and forth from surgery.
And what did he do for you?
Well, basically, he befriended me. He took me into his life, which is very rare for Michael to do. But he opened up his arms to me and accepted me as a very good friend of his. And throughout the years, he never let me go.
I believe that's...
This is broad daylight. So you grab the kids, they looking normal, Mike comes out. He has his disguise on, you know. So I starts laughing. Because I didn't even recognize him, you know. It wasn't like he had a fake mustache or he had a wig or nothing.
He was definitely a master of disguise.
Whoa. Yo, that's crazy as fuck, bro.
So as we, talking, sometimes I forget that he's supposed to be in his disguise, And I keep calling him Mike.
Oh my.
This little girl hears it, she's like, and she looks over, and I think she recognized him. Like, I really think she did. So then when I realized she was peeping, then I start calling him Dave.
Do you guys find any similarities in his voice and mannerisms? Cause I definitely do in his voice. But I also acknowledge that it could just be a coincidence. And also Dave did have his own personal backstory. So this one's pretty far out there, but I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty convincing if you just take it on face value. Especially when we take into account Michael Jackson's net worth and how much power he had. He could basically get away with anything. There's also apparent footage of him getting out of the coroner's van, but I don't know how much I believe it. Take a look.
Yo, now that's some shit right there. Super fucking creepy. But shout out to this guy right here. Of course, I'm gonna leave his video in the description. But man, bro, the only problem with TikTok I have is the people who do all the dancing and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, in public. You just put like, I just feel like you could do so much more with your life. Just so much more, you know? Come on now, my guy. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to take care of yourself. Take care of your mental. Everything's gonna be alright. Just remember that everything's gonna be alright, alright? Everything's gonna be alright. Hey, big fella. Everything's gonna be alright, alright? Remember that. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace. Bro, you put your phone down in front of a bunch of people. How does it even make sense? It's cool that you know how to follow trends, you know what I'm saying? And not lead your own shit. Do your own shit, you know what I'm saying? You want to follow everybody else's dancing and what everybody else is doing, the next trend. I think that's kind of wild to me. I don't know. I can go on and on about TikTok and all bullshit. I just don't like TikTok. I just don't.